time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays will attempt to cap this 4-game series with a sweep. That's coming up next. Charlie Morton is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Pitch on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win. Last time out.
111.
Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Martinez on the move, and no one will track it down. And this is taken for a called 3rd strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He comes in leading the American League in stolen bases, so that's getting on base and making things happen, and that's using his wheels. And everyone knows when he gets on, he's going.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he has a 3-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. Trout is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Up high, 2-1 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-1 home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Meadows is there, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Julio Teheran gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan Plesac. What do you got?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier.
Some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Second baseman.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Lowe. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Fletcher. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We are still scoreless. Here's Justin Upton now. It's been a 2 for 14 effort for him to this point in the series.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton.
That's a ball.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
3-0 now.
3-0.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Hard hit ball to second. Low comes up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Albert now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now another 1-2, and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Pujols is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. Comes set. The 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Angels are out in front, 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Meadows. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Austin Meadows.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And the Rays are into the hit column with their first hit of the contest. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Digging in, Yandy Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And another throw over. Runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get back in standing. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Ji-Man
Choi the next to hit. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here it comes on 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Teheran sets. 2-2 on its way. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Meadows, the runner at first, with 2 gone. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Calhoun.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A runner at first with no outs here. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D-Roll, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Standing in now, Mike Trout, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball called for strike 2. None out, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Anthony.
So striding in, Anthony Rendon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Fouled off. The 2-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels leave 1, but they're on top 1-0.
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their third turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. And before we get much further, time for a look at the standings entering play today as you see where the Angels find themselves in the American League West. Ready now, Michael Perez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Now he'll step off and rethink this. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Teheran has his target. 0-2 pitch on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Upton stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Hit on the ground out to short. Adames picks it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. High and deep to right center. Back goes Kiermaier, still ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani, number 10 for him on the year, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now batting, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. Pujols, who's long been referred to as the machine, he's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. 1 strike to Pujols. Oh, look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now, Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit on the ground to short. Adames brings it in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. Now in the box, Brandon Lowe. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Play ball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drives it to deep right field. Back goes Calhoun, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now
that's a nice piece of hitting right there, boys. Through the 5.5, the old Tony Gwynn hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball, see it go through, and then advance up to third.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Here comes the 0-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Runners are at first and third, one away. The 1-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Throw won't get him.
The Shays are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So stepping in, Ji-Man Choi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Choi. Originally from South Korea, he was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle of innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Standing in now, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 3 runs already home here. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box, Michael Perez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. The Rays are out in front, 3-2. Stepping up now, Jason Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Castro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Castro playing here in his age 31 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. it just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and a strike. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit, or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One and one.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
In now, Brandon Lowe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Rays are staked to a 4-2 lead. To the plate now is the designated
Up
hitter,
next for
Hunter
Tampa Bay.
Renfroe. He's hitless
The
in his 2
designated hitter,
at-bats so far.
Hunter Renfroe.
Pitch on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Sliced hard, but foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Again, another foul ball.
Nope.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
The
best ones have
The
that
left
late
fielder.
action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now he'll step off. Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. In there, and it's even at 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Line drive, base hit to right. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Your
Luis
attention,
Garcia
please.
takes over here
Now
with a runner at
pitching for
first
the
and
Angels.
2 gone in the inning.
Number 40, Luis Garcia.